But Mozzy is in back of us. He not addressing us, bro. He like, you got these in the hood, like in the hood, like why or whatever he's saying, like type shit, 40 crib.
What's the word with the politickers? Look like we getting down to the bottom of this. This side of the story coming from Baby Runner, from West Side 40s. He was up there with Mozzy that day. He said it ain't go like that at all. Tony Munchie throwing dubs on it. He for sure pushed down, but Mozzy ain't do no running. It was a few layers before you got to Mozzy. Security was front line, then it was Runner and his homies, and then it was Mozzy. Lil Timothy was close enough to hear him. Adam had the No Jumper live show going. Him and his crew responded to what happened. They thought it was something fresh. It don't matter if it happened yesterday or 20 years ago. If you ran, you ran. And how it went down is how it went down. But this they side of the story. They saying ain't no running go on. Baby Runner said that Mozzy got ran out of Inglewood that day. The 40s got ran out of Inglewood that day. And they ain't do no running, 'cause everybody had blicks. It would have been the wild, wild west around there. I know Jalees hot as hell. Jalapeno popper panties up there kicking the wall. God damn it, they debunked that too fast. I'm gonna give Mozzy the benefit of the doubt and say he was already in the studio, 'cause he responded instantly. What the hell was Taya Third talking about? Yeah, I think Mozzy was talking about Jalees. I got families from the families, but they fanned out. No, brother, where did you get that from? You got Lush up here decoding Mozzy bars for you. Come on, man. Lush is a hip-hop head, a real hip-hop historian. Tay said you gotta listen to him a couple times. That was probably a real bar. Went over our head or something. You know? Hell no. He said, I'm trying to give him some room.
Almost a decade ago, like around the time that I interviewed Mozzy in like 2017 or so, Mozzy came to Inglewood and was hanging out with them, forming a relationship with them. He ends up doing something with somebody from 40s. One of those guys throws up a gang sign that basically is the equivalent of fuck bloods, and Mozzy doesn't know what he's throwing up because he's not really super tapped into LA. Or, you know, you could take a picture with somebody and they could throw up any gang sign and you're not going to necessarily see it. And so at one point they basically ran down on Mozzy at some sort of video shoot or something, and he kind of dipped out early. And now, for some reason, this is all being litigated on the internet.
I'm about to say, why is it being litigated now if it happened like 9 years ago?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Pretty crazy, right?
I mean, and we
I
obviously
thought they were talking about some shit from like last week.
Yeah, I'm about to say when I seen the picture to him, I'm like, yo, that he don't even got the same dread. Like,
it's especially when like what Tiny Munchie was saying right there. He's like, I'm not tripping anymore. It's already been politics through YG. Mozzy learned. So I don't understand why it needs to be.
Do we know what the root is? Like, what started this?
Well, yeah. So I remember when Mozzy first like was popping off, like around like when Blah Da Da came out and all that, and he first started coming to LA. And during that time, yes, I do remember him linking with fools from 40s, like, and I remember people tripping like, yo, why he not logged in with the Bloods? I remember that, and I also remember the thing he's talking about where the dude was dissing the hood. But it also just makes sense, him being from a different city where there's different politics. He doesn't know the intricacies of what hood's beef. And he's just running around with different people because everyone excited to be around Mozzy because he was a new hot rapper in Cali at the time. So it's like, but he winds up just moving wacky because he's not educated. And then that's all that sounded like to me.
Yeah, but like, what brought it up again? Like,
I believe it's a Jalees plant, right?
Shout out Jalees. She up in the mix.
Did it, right?
No,
Jalees
that's
ass
I
in the mix.
assume that she got tipped off to all this and she decided to make content out of it. I don't know if she was the first one to bring it to the internet, but look at this comment right here. Jalees says, so on my YouTube, I covered how Mozzy was ran out of Inglewood and Munchie B reviewed my live and gave his take more on the backstory.
I seen that
because
too.
That's what it was.
Whenever we tried to bring this up around Mozzy, Mozzy was, or not Mozzy, but Munchie was kind of like dismissing it and acting like it was some old shit, some little shit. Munchie wasn't really trying to talk about it, so he wasn't really like illuminating it at all. But can we play this? Because this says Mozzy responds to allegedly getting ran out of Inglewood. I got to hear this.
Heard I was ran up out of Inglewood, y'all playing now. I got family from the family, baby fanned out. The realest niggas keep it stitched, gonna lay it down.
You came down here blending with us, and then you over there with the 40s, and you got photos of them disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, the gangland. The homie's not liking it. He had something on Market Street, which is in Inglewood. The homie Dose Flame, Tony Munchie, this Buster that ain't from the hood no more, Big Seven Flame. They pushed down there, and I guess it was some security or somebody outside. They're like, hey, where Mozzy at? He ain't in here. That's what the security say. And fast forward, shit, he was breaking into his vehicle trying to get off Market Street. That's the gray area. That's where they told me he got run out of Inglewood. But
Man, there. Heard I was ran up out of Inglewood.
Yeah,
Munchie funny as hell, bro.
They got family.
Do you notice that more often than not now, or like a lot when you click on a video on Instagram, it'll be like pre-sped up?
Yeah.
What is that? Now everything is sped up.
That's one way to subvert the content ID thing.
But then also I feel like, you know,
Our attention spans too.
I mean, but you can make an Instagram video like 10 minutes, so it's like it's not like they're fitting it to the platform.
That's what Munchie said.
Right.
Nah, but I think this is old. I think this is something that even they side is just like we over it,
bro. By the like I speak.
And
like,
well, actually, I'm sorry to interrupt you,
no,
but
go ahead, bro.
did he do this this verse right here responding to this like lately, like just happened?
Seems like it.
Yeah, then yeah, he obviously knows that he's tapped in and he really ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's a kind of a disrespectful thing, though. He said in that song, even if that wasn't just. I got family from the family, but they fanned out. That's like he's not dissing the whole.
I think he's talking about Jalise.
You do?
I don't think he's talking about the families. I think he's talking about the people.
Why would you think that?
He's definitely talking about.
You think he's talking about somebody from families?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think so because everything that I heard from the families talking about Mozzy, they just say it happened back then, but it's all good now. Like he locked in.
But if you were to take that bar in isolation, I got family from the families, but they fanned out. I mean, it sounds amazing. Like
that do sound
good as a bar.
Yeah.
But for sure, if I'm from IFG, I'm hearing that and being like, that's a shot.
Yeah, it's not just a simple alliteration.
For sure.
But you know, he's a philosopher when he raps. You know, you got to listen to it a couple times and understand what he's talking about. I necessarily don't think.
And all that.
That was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I don't know how you.
That was pretty straightforward.
I'm trying to give Mozzy some room.
Yeah, I see. You're trying to
let him breathe.
But I mean, because I don't think that he was dissing the entire section by any means, but he is for sure talking about people from there.
You think so? Yeah. He popping it for sure.
Why is this fan account that's doing a collab post with Jalise called Heel Cabbage? What is Heel Cabbage?
Maybe some weed shit.
Hey, Gila Cab. Yeah, it's probably
a digital creator who apparently has a thing for Jalise.
It's like a healing
fire ass PFP.
Yeah. Shout out Jalise.
It's low key Jalise.
What's the name of the song that Mozzy made about him getting ran out of Inglewood?
I don't know.
It looks like it's a new recording.
Like it's not out.
Yeah, I think he just recorded it.
I heard the story that Munchie gave, bro. That was a false narrative, bro. On the dead homies, I was there, bro, when that happened, bro.
Hold on. So you was there?
I was there, bro. That day, nigga. Man, we ain't seen no, bro, on some real. The only pulled up, bro, was Tiny Munchie, bro. Dead homies. You feel me? And he pulled up really, you know, on that. Like with the Dougie, you know what I'm saying, issue. Like pulled up on 40 crib. You know what I'm saying? Give credit where credit is due. You know, I ain't gonna do no faking, bro. On the dead homies. You feel what I'm saying? He like stopped in the street and bounced out and Mozzy was behind us. We was in the front. On the dead homies, it was all homies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the cut was like talking to Mozzy, but Mozzy is in back of us. He not addressing us, bro. He like you got these in the hood, like in the hood, like why yeah, or whatever he's saying, like type shit, 40 crib. He had pulled up in a little foreign and like on hustlers. You feel me? Like we all blicked up though. Like we like it's security in the front too. You feel me? Security got blicked out too. You know what I'm saying? So they yeah, he pop his little like this and that. Like, you got these in the hood, bro. Like on the set, man, you got the hooked up, bro. Break this up, like type. The police was coming down the street. Cuz jumped in the car and left, bro. On the dead homies, that was the extent of it. You feel me? That was the extent of it, bro. It wasn't no running out.
Chain snatched because they was saying somebody Mozzy got his chain snatched.
Bro, on the dead homies, it wasn't no chain snatching. If Mozzy got ran out of Inglewood that day, we got ran out of Inglewood that day. And on 40 crib, we ain't getting ran out of nothing, bro. Like on hood, if it would have got to that, it would have been bad. We all had blick. You feel me? That's a false narrative. Nigga be saying, and like I say, all the other niggas, it wasn't no hella niggas, bro. On the dead homies, nigga. It wasn't no gang of niggas. It was I only seen Munchie, bro. On 40 crib.
So there it is there, man. Another piece of the picture is being painted. Another episode of his word versus his. All this can be true, or all of it can be false. But if it is, They was using their imagination. Baby Runner had to come and break up that narrative. He like I was present, homie. Runner been outside for a minute. He ain't ducking no recreation, he say. On 40 crib. This old news, but it's better that he addressed it now than never. Next thing you know, we look up another 10 years later, and they talk about Mozzy got stripped. He was running down Manchester with no shoes on. Y'all know how the game of telephone get, especially when it been some time. They'll say anything they can think of. But like they say, that's bridge up under the water now. Everything boo. Shit, Mozzy acting like this boo. He hot as hell. That's two totally different stories, man. Tiny Munchie said he ain't even see him. Baby Runner said he was standing behind us. He was hiding behind a tree like Melvin on the Temptations. Melvin, come on from behind that tree, boy. Nah, I'm bullshitting. Who knows, man? I wasn't there. Like I said, this has been another episode of His Word versus His. What y'all think, though? Drop a comment. Let me know. Did he run? Or nah? Or who cares? Political street views? No fake news.